I'm just gonna be honest. Oh, we ain't really fucking with ya. I'm just gonna be honest. Oh, fam been riding with us. I'm just gonna be honest.
Yo, what's good? I know y'all like, damn, where the fuck this nigga been at? But I had my own little mini vacation, you know what I mean? But we are back, episode 112, Heat Check. You know what I'm saying? We're going to call Heat Check Part 1, because make no mistake, we're going to have a Part 1 and a Part 2 to this shit, because there's a lot that we got to get into. Intro's the name, DC's the town, rapping GAT, line them up, gun them down. And as y'all can see, I'm not here with the Regal right now, but he would definitely be making way and definitely give you his insight on the topics that I'm going to attack first. You know, there's a lot to get into, so I guess we got to take it from the top. Of course, the number one thing of what everybody's talking about with Trump, you know, the United States has officially attacked Iran. And, you know, me personally, on some nigga shit, what the fuck? It wouldn't be right if I don't be a nigga about this shit. Like, I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, some shit just require common sense. I'm cool with them. They cool with me. I don't have an issue with them. They don't have an issue with me. Overall, I hear people with their insight. There's been a lot of mixed reviews. Right now, for what I'm hearing, just in the community, everybody has been on edge right now. Based on this situation, they don't know how things are going to play out. You know, the only one thing I would say is to give advice which is try to focus on what you can control, you know, which is yourself, your loved ones, you know, just basically, I know it could be tough trying to have a positive mindset, knowing what just took place, because things can happen at any given moment. But I will say at the end of the day, you know, I'm going to give positive insight based on the situation. Just keep your head up and stay strong, even though we don't have the best president to make certain decisions on certain shit. Make the best decisions for you and your family, first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? By protecting them and putting them in the best position as possible. You know, this situation overall in general, me personally, I think is a bunch of BS. I even heard some stuff. People were saying, oh, well, this was supposed to happen a while ago. And some people were saying, like, they always building and creating bombs. You know, this had to get done. No, it hasn't. Like, they didn't hit us during this time. We wasn't messing with them. So why did we decide June 2025 to be like, let's just go ahead, nip this in the bud and get down to it? You know, maybe a reason why some stuff should not be messed with. You know, maybe I missed the memo, but I'm trying to look on a common sense logic perspective, because I know at the end of the day, to be honest with y'all, the more you focus into politics, the more this rabbit hole goes with so much bullshit. And at this rate, when it comes to politics, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, anybody I damn near see in a suit that works for the Congress or anything, they got a good and a bad. That's all I get from it. Niggas is two-faced. Niggas will tell you one thing and then do another thing when it's on camera. So at the end of the day, it makes it hard for you to even trust these motherfuckers. These people that's supposed to change the community and change certain stuff and rules and regulations. So overall, I'm just going to try to talk to the people and say, please be strong. This is a serious situation. No, it could be tough because this is like a situation that's out of your hands. But if you got a good heart and you got good intentions, man, I'm pretty sure God gonna put you in a good position of where you need to be at in life. So try to focus on what you can control. Stay close to your family and your loved ones, and just take life one day at a time, man. Just take it as a grain of salt with face value. Because I'm not gonna lie, the way how this president going, he trying to have everybody walking on eggshells. You know what I mean? And that shit is crazy. A lot of stuff has been happening in sports. We got Game 7 of the NBA Finals tonight. Oklahoma City Thunder versus the Indiana Pacers. Winner takes all. You know, you got the team, the best of the West and the best of the East. This series, I'm not going to lie, at first, when I found out these two teams was playing, I was like, I don't give two fucks about these niggas. because it's two small market teams. I'm like, ain't gonna be really too much excitement. But then game 1 happened, and this nigga Tyrese Halliburton, man, I had to do some research. The way how he been cooking in these playoffs, this nigga is cooking. Man, when I'm telling you, buzzer beater after game winner, every team that played Indiana, they had a game winner over you because of that nigga. And if he wasn't the one making the shot, he was the one setting up the shot. So right now, for what I am sensing, I love the story. I'm not going to lie. I'm rooting for Indiana to win because they have such an underdog story. And what a lot of people don't know is Indiana has always been close with the NBA of like winning, but they never won it. A lot of people don't remember. The last time was when Reggie Miller was dead, and it was Rick Smits, and they was playing against Shaq and Kobe. And of course, we all know the Lakers. They won, but that was like the closest time they got the chance to make something happen. So it was like, damn. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm really rooting for Indiana to really make something happen in the NBA Finals. I really want to see them win Game 7. For what I'm sensing now, also on another side note, the DC Defenders are officially the UFL champions. You know what I mean? That is something serious right there. Yes, no, that was long overdue. We were supposed to win the first year. You know what I mean? Yeah, they were supposed to win the first year. But after having a little terrible sophomore year, the junior year came around. They kind of finally came through and made something happen. So, congratulations. You know what I mean? The DC Defenders are officially the UFL champions. You know the MVP was Jordan Tamu. You know what I mean? So,
let me tell you something.
You know, as y'all can see.
No, hold on.
Y'all see.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna introduce your man and shit?
I'm trying to. If you start cutting me off. No, it's sliding over there. Electric sliding over here in the cut.
Now we're gonna talk about the DC Defender shit, right?
He is messing up the whole sports segment.
Hold on. I ain't messing
as y'all can see, the Regal has stepped in the building.
You know why?
What's going on
Otherwise
now?
known as the Regal, Tone T, 33 Regal, uptown all day.
Here come the business card.
Okay? YouTube, Regal Tone T.
Oh,
Instagram, Regal Tone T, Eternal with the 5.
Okay. Here we
TikTok,
go. Fifth letter, man. Y'all know what it is.
Hey,
man.
listen, man.
This guy
listen,
here.
Man.
Here we go.
There's only one team representing. Okay? I take this shit to heart. Because this dude over here want to fake represent a football team that's not even an NFL football team. So stop it, man. You understand? Nah, B. Nah. Let me, nah. No. Listen. What you representing?
Oh, Lord.
You ain't representing?
Of course I'm representing.
Then go to Baltimore then, man.
Look at this guy. See this? Afib, this is where you get the meme and what's that 2 words they say? Emotional damage.
Never.
Okay, listen, my guy. There is a sport. It's called football. There's another sport of football that is called the UFL.
There's only one
that has
team
been hosted by it. Whether you're not in tune to what's going on around the world, in the city, by the way, just because somebody don't like the actual team in the city for the NFL doesn't mean he can like other teams in the city. That's one.
Oh.
2, the DC Defenders are the UFL champions.
Congratulations, yes, sir.
That's what you ruined the congratulations with that haterade.
I never said that. But okay.
You know what I'm saying? Come over here with haterade.
Well, let's
congratulations, DC.
My apologies.
I'm clapping for you.
My apologies. How is my fam doing? Fam doing good?
Yeah.
Okay.
We out here.
Afib, my bad for being late. Gotta pay the bills. Okay. Now, let's get to this. Now, you my man. You my brother. You know I love you very much.
Shout out to Angry Orchard.
Okay. Don't worry.
So, as y'all can see,
nobody said that you can't have a team. Nobody said a different team.
Okay.
But there's only one team in the city that's representing.
Okay.
The real representing. Okay. And we know who that team is. I don't have to go no further. DC Road Warrior was on my page. My page.
Oh, my
and she
goodness.
went to the DC Defenders joint, and they was celebrating this shit. And I said, damn, dog, but who you representing? Mm-hmm. Who you representing?
Well, NFL?
I'm talking to him.
Oh, you talking about DC World War?
The Road Boy, you know who he is.
Yeah, I know he is. But
So he on my page and shit.
Right.
I'm like, yo, fam, what you doing?
okay.
So I replied to him like, yo, there's only one team representing.
Mm-hmm.
Check my Instagram out.
So that's the only team he represents. So
Nah, dog.
So-
if you gonna represent one team, to represent that one team, and it ain't no DC Defenders, dog. What you talking?
So y'all hear this from Regal, right? Now I'm about to
There's
expose
only
him.
one team representing.
Now I'm about to expose him. So the one team he represents is the Commanders, right?
Football, NFL football.
No. He said one team, so Commanders. So Nationals, so Capitals, so Defend. No, this is where you messed up at.
I never said that.
This is what happens with what Valdefly say. You know what happened? He got smoked. That's what happened with this nigga. He was so focused on representing one team from the
I
city.
didn't say one team.
I'm telling you, that's
football team.
There's another football team called the DC Defenders who are officially the
Professional
UFL
football team.
UFL United Football League. There's another
Ain't no damn
league.
league, man. Well, get the hell out of here.
Okay, make sure you keep that same energy.
I am gonna keep this.
Okay, go to Aldi Field. Since you talking real crazy,
So
no. Go to Aldi Field, which is the home of the DC Defenders.
I don't care.
And talk
Man,
disrespectful.
there's only one team representing.
And guess what?
Northwest Stadium.
And guess what? You know the place.
Landover Road.
I'm
Maryland, bro.
Hey, guess what? Y'all ready
Get
for
outta
this?
here.
You ready for this? The Washington Commanders was also at the DC Defenders game. Terry McLaurin
Give a damn.
and also Jaden McDaniels. You know what I'm
cares?
saying? They all was there at the game
I don't
supporting the DC Defenders. This is what happened when bitterness gets in the
Ain't
way.
nobody bitter.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking to my man over there.
Okay, well, you know what? Your team that you represent, they over there represent the DC Defenders. So as y'all can see here,
Yes, baby, sis,
There-
we understand that.
there
But
is
what I'm
another.
saying is,
There's another team.
but what I'm saying is,
in the league. Respect it.
Speak, General.
Respect it. DC Defenders, UFL champions. Your feelings and facts are clashing right now. There is a fact that took place. We have another football team that represents another league. The other league is called the United Football League. They won the championship and beat the Michigan Panthers.
Yeah, we know.
I was aware of it. Shout out to Jordan Tamu, Chris Rowland, Deion Jackson.
You know their
Them
name.
boys get busy. You know what I mean? And
You know their name.
yeah, of course I know their name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, do you know?
Hell
Oh, I forgot. I forgot. You only stay focused on one team.
You damn right.
This is what happens when
That's the
old
only
niggas don't
team
come
represent.
outside. This is what happens when old niggas don't come outside. There's a lot of new shit taking
up,
place.
old niggas.
Yeah, old niggas still stuck on that one team. Don't.
Yeah. And I'm gonna stay on that one team. Don't. You stay on your team, which is the Baltimore Ravens.
There's
nigga.
a lot of things happening outside. We're gonna get Regal involved. We're gonna go to commercial break, and when we come back, we're gonna get on the entertainment segment, y'all. Hopefully, he'll put a smile on his face. Holla
as
back
always,
at y'all,
baby.
man.
You can live the poor part of the city, not the poor part of your brain. Stop fucking with them niggas, they still doing the same thing. Same money, same habits, same problems to fix. Same lies, same struggles, same excuses and shit. Poor habits and poor thinking, got a life poorly maintained. Poor choices over time, keep you bonded like chains. Yeah, they'll help you form a habit, for they help you fund the hustle. It don't matter if it's family, and it can be. Let's discuss it. I get it off the muscle, yeah, get it off the brow. Swear, deposit or the duffel. I ain't paid a bill off clout yet. Ain't ran across a purse, plate, or wheels. They don't cause brokers in the room. Maddie that, ready to pop off. I don't let them throw me off. I stand on who I am to be. Don't repeat my mistakes, cause that would be insanity. I always give it manly before I give it ratchetly. Since I know I'm with the shits, but shit, that ain't how I have to be. Learning just to master me, growing as a mastermind. Real G, moving in that silence like a pantomime. It's weirdos in the mix, and they nosy and stay clocking. No matter what you see, if they asking, I ain't got it. Too busy pocket watching, when they could be pocket stacking. Could be looking for a come up, you here looking for a caption. Tongue talking with a hiss, and all them stories hard to follow. Then tomorrow, you out here asking niggas to borrow. Shit, I only give a F if it's followed by 2 E's. The object, collect my respect and my monies. Keep a fresh fit, there's some food up in my tummy. What? fuck that trick. Try playing me like a dummy. They say you acting different, cause they stuck and stagnated. Everything you tried to build, they either hate or downplay. Talking about I heard your little this, and I saw your little that. You keep making them little moves, they keep growing them bigger backs. Walk your path to bigger stacks, make your plans for bigger moves. Leave them right where they at and don't look back. Keep it cool, I heard standing with 4 fools, only making you the 5th. So a nigga gotta choose, make a move or play the bench. Shit.
Yo, what's good, man? We back, episode 112. Heat check. You know what I'm saying? This is part 1. There's gonna be a lot of shit we gotta check and address. You know what I'm saying? You know, now we in that entertainment section. You know what I'm saying? We got so much. We got to do 2 segments, y'all. So we got to break it down into pieces. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Afid for breaking it down.
Afid.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna do it, take it for the top. You know what I'm saying? Now, this first segment, you know, I guess there's nowhere to go to it. The Diddy trial has been at its all-time high.
Oh boy.
And I feel like the Regal is about to lawyer up.
Oh man.
Because guess who was at the Diddy trial, y'all?
I know it, man.
Y'all want to take a guess?
Listen, man, look. Can I tell you something?
Nah, wait till I get my money right. Oh, I can't believe Mr. West was in the building. When I came and seen a necklace. Mr. Kanye West. Oh, you was this an attention thing?
Okay.
You know, you wanted to be noticed. I see you was hanging with Puff's son.
Okay, now listen.
You got a lot going on here.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
There's a lot of
Diddy,
stuff going on. Can I explain myself?
Yeah, I'm going to let you explain.
All right, please.
I got to get Diddy, though. Diddy, you are rotisserie cooked. I don't think you understand. If you ever got a turkey, y'all, and you ever looked at that one place where you see the turkey just slowly just get cooked rotisseries, that's what they doing with Diddy at the prosecution right now.
Yeah.
Prosecution done lined his ass up real nice and sweet. Now we're going to put some oil right here. Oh, you already got enough oil. So we ain't going to put enough oil right there. We putting some sazon, you know what I'm saying? Some Grey Poupon. They done cooked your ass up, nigga. They done cooked, they done lined your ass.
Some adobo.
Yeah. They done lined your ass up, sir. Mr. Sean Combs, you're done. Now, at this rate, I don't know who you trying to take with you, but we damn sure know show's over. Show's over.
Yeah,
and that's the nicest way I could say it. Show's over. There has been too much from text messages, people, client. You know it's bad when his motherfucking peoples are willing to testify against him.
Yeah.
Like, hey, yo, you want to grant me immunity? Yeah, fuck Sean Combs, bruh.
Yeah,
I got so much to say, which I want to know. Yeah, I had his phone. That's what he told me to say. Sean, it's over, Holmes. And for the fact that this been happening so many years is disgusting.
Listen, look.
With that being said, Regal, lawyer up for Kanye.
Listen, I'm not lawyering up for Kanye. Man. I'm not going to do this. Listen, man. The rumor of the matter was this. There was a young lady who testified. And her initials was KK.
Yeah.
Now listen, the rumor is that it was somebody that Kanye used to know. Somewhere in Calabasas that he used to know. Now we already know that they got down with Diddy. I ain't saying no names, because I don't want nobody coming at me. But they said that her initials names was KK. And that's the reason why Kanye went to either support that individual or support Puff Daddy. Now, that's number 1. Number 2, I'm not capping for Kanye. What's done is done, what's said is said. All day, every day, okay? What this man does is no business of mine.
Yeah.
He has inspired me, once again, he has inspired me. We're not going off the rails. He has inspired me. I like him because of that. That's it.
Right.
All that other stuff, I ain't with. Okay. 2. Number 3. As your man said, Puff is cooked. But I got something to ask you though, General.
What's good?
Play this game called What If.
What if?
What if this man gets off? What if he gets off?
If he gets off,
You know why I say this before you answer? Exactly. Say it again, Afid.
oh, facts. All facts. It's gonna wreak havoc.
The case is about, did this man sexually traffic victims? That's the RICO. Now, if he is not found guilty on that, this man will get off. What will happen if this man gets off because of that? And for the fourth thing, at the same time of the Diddy trial, Harvey Weinstein's trial was going on at the same time. Oh, Mr. Big Nose over there in Hollywood. Oh, they want to hide what's going on over in Hollywood. So they excel and they put it on Puff Daddy. Now, I'm not capping for none of them because all of them disgust my ass. But when you see the shit, say the shit. Weinstein in Hollywood was running Hollywood doing all type of nasty shit. Puff Daddy was doing the same goddamn thing with the music industry. They try going at the same time. But all you hear is about Sean Combs. But the real mother is over there in Hollywood. You barely hear the motherfucker talk.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. I could guarantee, like, the people that's not being named and not being called behind the scenes are still getting away with shit. But I will definitely say that if, like I said, the what if game is going to wreak havoc.
If.
That's the what if game. Now, my game, for what I'm sensing, RICO is more than just motherfucking sex trafficking, racketeering, conspiracy. Line up. For what I know, nigga, yeah, there's been a lot of facts given on those other charges, nigga. And make no mistake, they've been trying to get Diddy for a minute. Now we let you slide with Shine Holmes.
Line up.
Yeah, see, no. This added up. That's why Kanye was talking the way he did in the beginning. That's why da. Remember when you were saying on Drink Champs, yay, Puff, you a fucking fed, and you switched and hit that 360 around on 2025.
Because he got something.
I said what I said, and I'ma stand on business. Like I said before, and I say it again. I don't give a fuck which one of y'all are. Appreciate the inspiration that you did. But if you did some illegal bullshit, it will be a null and void in my motherfucking hip-hop time.
Without question.
Plain and simple.
Without question.
All you niggas should get packed up.
Line them up.
You can pack them up however you want to. But this will also show, if they do it right, this will show, nah, this ain't about power. This ain't about, your status ain't going to save you. Because even when I seen the bullshit with motherfucker Kanye exiting, walking, and going back and forth, I'm like, nigga, what you want, attention? Oh, you ain't getting enough attention on social media, so you want more cameras. And even the judge, give a fuck about that nigga. I love how the judge talk. He talk it heavy. Son, tell your man stop looking at the jury. Or I'm going to make sure this nigga don't even get to finish his case. Oh, I can tell some shit to the jury that'll fuck this whole case up. The judge is not playing with this nigga. I don't give a fuck about your celebrity status, Slim.
Yeah.
I don't think y'all understand how the world works. And that's been the problem with celebrities.
Yeah.
You're thinking you're bigger.
But you're not.
Than in front. No, nigga. There's people that got to put in work day-to-day lives.
Yeah, absolutely.
You ain't going to respect the law and power. Oh, you've been having so much fun using it, spinning it. PR, narrative. No. Spin your ass in that motherfucking cell.
Okay.
With that being said,
so
on the Diddy trial,
what if?
I already told you that what if is plain and simple. Puff gonna be trying to wreak havoc because all the motherfuckers that didn't say anything, he gonna be too busy trying to expose them niggas and trying to get them the fuck out of here.
Okay.
So with that being said, the only thing I can tell y'all niggas is you put yourselves in this situation.
Oh, yeah, man.
Listening, saying, thought you could do something, sliding under the mud. Terrence Howard already said it. All y'all niggas was at the puppy parties.
Yeah, it sure was. They sure was.
And yet, and here I am with Terrence Howard. Ain't nobody trying to line his ass up.
Nah.
You know what? See, there's certain people that say certain shit, you just be like, I ain't gonna fuck with them. You know why not to fuck with them? Because you know they ain't lying, nigga. I saw you, nigga. So let's just call a spade a spade. Things are slowly playing out, and we're getting close to a closure with the Diddy trial.
Yeah, man.
That decision is going to be critical. Because make no mistake, I already got a feeling I know what Puff going to do. He going to try to slip a Netflix documentary about all the niggas he did freak offs with just to mess up. Hey, yeah, I messed up their manhood, did this, X, Y, and Z. Yeah, what? Puff you locked up, all bets is off. You ain't got nothing to lose. You gonna be stuck in that motherfucker. Hey, what Chris Tucker said on Rush Hour, what was it? Rush Hour 3? Your best friend is gonna be a mouse. Yeah. The fuck, nigga? Like, you ain't got nothing else to do. So at the end of the day, all you celebrities, that's why niggas is hiding. Gonna have to get your shit together. Cause make no mistake, just because there's a decision being made, you still got some explaining, some answering to do. And for the motherfuckers that's hiding behind the scenes, your time is coming too, my nigga.
Yeah, man.
Real talk. Cause this shit has come to a slow halt.
Yeah, it has.
Speaking of a slow halt, the Carter 6 drop.
Oh.
Yeah, you know, Wayne.
Whoa.
Come on to the podium, man. Come on down. Come on down
Frank
to the
was
podium.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, before you come to the podium, Rico, how did you feel about the Carter 6?
Listen, look. I
Before I hop in my bag.
I wish my man was here.
Shout out to Angry Orchard.
Nah. I wish my man was here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Southeast Ghost. You understand?
Yeah, man.
That's his man for real.
Ghost.
I always make fun of the situation, whereas, Ghost, because that's his man. You know what I'm saying? That's his man.
Yeah.
And I always, I be playing with, fucking with Ghost all the time. Like, hey, man, this what he said in this joke? oh, this what he did? Oh, this what he said? So, Ghost know that I always was kind of iffy with Lil Wayne. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm the Jay-Z era, as they say.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so we talking about the Carter 6.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on the Carter 6 reading?
Scale to 1 to 5. We remember the Source magazine days. We doing the 1 to 5.
Go ahead. What's your rating?
I give it a 2.5.
Oh, you been nice.
Out of 5 mics.
He been nice. I gave it a 1 if he was doing his mics. He been nice. Damn. All right, well, that's it.
You got to give it a couple mics.
No, ain't no couple shit. There ain't no couple shit. I'm going to tell you why it ain't a couple. It's the same motherfucker who was promoting this album 3 years straight during the damn pandemic. Yeah, man. You created that unnecessary hype, so guess what? What happens when you build unnecessary hype? People expect nothing but the best. Yeah. All right, that's strike 1, Wayne. Strike 2. Oh, you wanted to overshadow Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl moment by you throwing these whack-ass Cetaphil commercials. Oh, this is what I'm doing. I'm dropping the album June 6th. Oh, we finally getting what we looking for. Fucking Carter 6 is finally going to come through. So you're building more hype. Okay, I'm going to try to sidestep Kendrick Lamar, even though you ain't get the spot. And I see why, because this project, ass, nigga.
Oh, man.
Ass. Now let's go ahead and go through it. When you hear the first track,
oh boy,
it's an intro. King Carter. This shit sounds holy as hell. Nigga stepping in, King Carter. You like, oh shit, Wayne done stepped in the building. Track 2, welcome to the Carter. You hear Wayne rapping, he going in pockets. Family first, family second, family third. I'm like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Wayne getting back. He's starting to reel himself in. Starting to see what's real, what's not. He gonna hop in there. Then we get the bells. I don't know what anybody else is thinking. Yeah. You did a bad way of paying homage to LL. Shout out to LL being on stage with you, because I think LL was just showing support. But no, Wayne, that LL rocked the bells paying homage. No, that shit was. And Wayne always throw in a questionable lyric, like damn near in every song on the Carter 6 that just had me like, that has nothing to do with the song. What the fuck are you talking about? He told some, my bells tight like ring ding ding dong. I'm like, shut the fuck up, Wayne. What the fuck does that got to do with anything? That makes no sense. My flow like bells, hard as bar bells. I'm like, no, nigga, that was just only for LL, nigga. Yeah. Not another L to fuck it up and give it an L. No, nigga. What you doing? So Bells was ass.
Listen, look.
Low key, he did too much at the end.
I
messed with the song in the beginning, but when it got to
like son, what you doing?
It was too much. But I get why he did that.
And it's like right there, you was like, ah. But then he did hip hop. Shout out to Big X the plug. Jay Jones murdered that song. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, maybe there's a little hope. But then even Wayne said a questionable line on that song. You know, the song come hip hop. You hear Big X on the plug, the shit jamming like shit. Here come Wayne and shit. I pop like a zit, zit, zit. When I go in the pussy like a deep dish, and it go zit, 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 swish, swish, swish. But exactly.
exactly.
So nigga making
Listen,
sound effects. And this is what happens when niggas get so in tune and so out of touch with themselves. They think that whatever they say rap, people will support.
When you get to a point in your career where he's been in the game for over 25 plus years.
Yeah.
You know, absolutely. But boss up, definitely. I think sometimes, you know, when you are in a situation, you got to be able to say to yourself, okay, enough is enough. Mm-hmm. But nobody is going to check you. Because he doesn't have anybody to check him. So those type of lyrics will go out and be like, whatever. Now, y'all get on me for saying, you know, the Angela Bassett line.
Yeah.
but that was within the confines of, like, I was playing on words.
Right, but see, it's a gift.
Right, you know what I mean?
But see how it goes hand in hand, though.
But you talking about I pop it like a zit, zit, zit. I mean, come on. Right.
I'm about to get to it because I was trying to let Regal speak. No. I got that one. I got that one. Hold. I'm letting Regal speak. That's why I saved it. I was going. The gun is on safety right now. Now I'm gonna unleash the clip on that.
If I ever say some shit like that, the Angela Bassett line, okay.
But that's the difference. Yeah, that was a difference. That's the difference.
Check me on that.
But one thing is,
thank you.
But see, here's the thing.
Thank you, Dad.
But see, that's the thing. You got guys that's
willing
to talk to you about.
Right.
Ain't nobody there for Wayne. Everybody that used to be there is gone. That's the fact. And I know they gone because Peanuts to an Elephant is on the Carter 6.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
This elephant ass beat. I'm sorry. Shout out to my reactor Screwface John, but he co-roasted this beat. This Tiny Toon, Looney Tune, Beetleborg beat. Get the fuck out of here. It really sounds like a rubber band and a banjo, and it bang-a-lang-a-lang-a-lang-a-lang. Hey, throw an elephant sound every 8 bars. Bang-a-lang-a-lang. The nigga said, suffer enough against my gun go. You ever heard an elephant for a gun sound?
Listen, bro.
Yeah, you ever heard any artist was like, yo, I'm gonna use an elephant as my gun sound as I'm rapping. This nigga Wayne decides to do it.
That's crazy.
And not only that, then you hear the lines he say, I'm an all-red elephant like Donald Trump. Now the nigga done made it into a sing-along. That's how you know he was a cheesy-ass beat. Then you can hear, because he switched his cadence to make it to some bouncy ball rap.
Hey, he's a Trump supporter at that, right?
And son, of course knowing his ass, you know, the one that got him out, pardoned, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But you should have pardoned that damn song. Like, that shit is ass. That should have been excluded, thrown the fuck out of here like DJ Jazzy Jeff and Uncle Phil. That's where that song should... Throw that motherfucker out. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air shit. That shit is ass. Not only that, it was a couple other songs that was ass. Low Key's theme, that was a cool song. The motherfucker went from rap to garage band, rock and roll, scared the shit out of me. I ain't know what the fuck to do. That song was like, boom, boom, boom. And then you hear Wayne say, get it out the mud, motherfucker. What the hell is this? I was like, fuck Master Flex. Like, what made you come with that verse?
He was trying to.
Like, Afif, did you hear the Carter 6? Son, it's scary as shit. You gonna forget that this is Wayne. I swear. When you get, the further you get into the motherfucking project, the more you start saying to yourself, this the nigga I supported for 20 plus years?
Yeah, 25.
Man, what the fuck was I doing? What was I?
25 plus.
He did have some bars though. That's why.
Yeah.
He had.
He had some bars.
No, right. The production was A1 trash. And on top of that, he always had a questionable lyric on every song that was on it. This nigga said something on Feeling Myself, and I may get it wrong, but as trash.
No.
I'm gonna see if the Queen can help me remind me. The name of the song is called Feeling Myself. Manny Fresh produced the beat. I think he was saying, I had fun pleasing myself than I would rather piss on myself than pleasing myself. Like the way how he said the line was like, because he was so focused on that myself round. He was like, I love being myself. I'm in peace with myself. I don't cheat on myself. You know, I love being myself. And I'm like, Wayne, you saying it so much, it gets redundant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it sounds like lazy writing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So overall, yeah, I gave it one mic, bro, because there's none of these. I don't want to play this shit again.
You can't just give it one mic. I mean, that's just basically saying it
I
was
did.
completely ass.
Y'all see this? I got one mic. Shout out to Nas.
You can't give it just one mic, Dez. You know what I'm saying.
I mean, his bars.
All I got is one mic. The one mic is for the
So
bars.
what would you give it, Dez? Out of 5 mics, you remember from the Source magazine. So that's definite satisfaction.
No. That's definitely. I love y'all, but y'all definitely wrong.
That means
That's the thing. But everybody's entitled to their opinion.
Yeah,
You can't
Tone.
make nobody feel how
Hey,
you want
hey.
them to feel about the
The
album.
only one mic I like is Nas.
can't make
Okay, y'all like that song with Nas? One mic. I like that one mic. All I need is one mic. Fuck the cars, the jewelry. That's my shit. Overall, for the Carter 6, I give it one mic, and here's the valid reason.
Wow.
There is no substance. There is no growth. There is no direction.
there was never substance with Wayne.
But that's the thing that people wanted to hear, because at the end of the day, a lot of shit has been taking place.
He on that, he
How
ain't
did
on
you-
that grown man shit like we are.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's what everybody was expecting to hear from Wayne. Wayne, there's a lot that has happened in your life. You should address it, not by on the tweet, and that's where we're at right now. You need to put it on the mic, put it on wax. Shit happened with the Super Bowl. Apparently, there was some shit that happened on Mother's Day about you apparently kicking out one of your girls. Yeah, see, that's another situation. So there's a lot of things that's happening, Wayne, and you're not addressing this. And you thinking being foolish and dumb and naive is your answer to all the questions that people are asking you. No, that's lack of awareness. So it makes you look at the crowd and look at the people like you're not reading the room. So you're not aware of what's going on. That's why it gets one mic for me. Wayne, it's time to grow up. The flow will always be there, but you got to put substance in, my guy. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. That's it.
Before we close it out, I will say this: the BET Awards happened.
Yes, let's talk
One
about
of the best
BET.
BET
Yes.
Awards we did.
You think
know what I'm saying?
so?
Yes, it was one of the best.
Really?
It was one of the best.
And
I'm
how
gonna
would you give that?
The BET Awards was awesome. I love the fact that they had multiple Ultimate Icon Award winners. Shout out to Jamie, because Jamie had one hell of a long speech.
Shout out to Snoop's performance. Snoop's performance was hot.
Snoop was well deserving. Kurt Franklin.
I came before you go to Kurt Franklin.
What's going on?
Dez, they performed It Ain't No Fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
They performed It Ain't No Fun.
That was legendary too.
Yes, it was,
That
but
was legendary. But man,
Look,
even though some stuff got blurted out, but I was surprised by that.
oh, okay.
I was surprised.
I mean, BET.
Out of all the songs
hey,
out of all the songs,
Snoop performed,
like
Yeah.
that took you back.
it did.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
I mean, and if
it ain't no fun.
Hey, listen, like I feel like at the end of the day, you paying homage.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
When you an Icon Award winner, perform whatever the hell you want to perform.
Well, I mean, you think 30 years? I mean,
You know what I'm
prepared
saying?
you think, oh,
It
well,
definitely
let me perform something else.
It definitely seemed long overdue.
Some more stuff on.
I'm just saying, I ain't, you know.
I feel you.
You know,
Go ahead.
because I think that was more of probably trying to get corrupt out there, and
I mean, you got all songs with Corrupt on there.
yeah, I'm hip, but knowing Snoop, you know what I'm saying, and mind you, the nigga old as hell, so
No
Yeah.
doubt, no doubt.
you know, with you just don't know. You just respect the fact that he put in the time and the work in his rap career. I mean, Snoop did his thing. Mariah was cool. Mariah's still the same after all these years. She has such
Still
a diva
the
mentality.
same. Oh,
like, yo,
God,
this
yeah,
shit.
man.
It's just funny watching it now. Like in the younger days, you was like, damn, you know how you noticed it was a superstar and it's a diva. So now when you get older, you be like, hey, like I ain't gonna lie, Mariah, it shouldn't even take you that fucking long to get on stage, bro. Like, real talk, the song was playing without you. Half of the first verse was gone. I'm like, hey, yo, Slim. Like, and she still need a guy to go ahead and escort her all the way up
Facts.
there.
She's always
I'm
been
like,
that
yo,
way. Yeah.
hey. I'm like, it's like you running late on a live show. Like, that shit look crazy with Mariah. I'm like, hey, bro, your song is playing. Like,
Okay, absolutely.
the dancers is moving, jamming. So I'm like, Mariah somewhere. I'm trying to look for. I see her. So I seen her shadow
Right.
on the damn show. So I'm like, okay, maybe she's behind the the curtain. Nope, she wasn't behind there.
Mm-hmm.
She walked around and came to the side, and she tiptoeing. I'm like, yo, you got on the wrong heels. Like, you walking like you don't want to fall.
She always got the
But she's
wrong
on live
heels on.
TV. But I'm like, bro, you taking all day. But shout out to Mariah.
Shout out.
Well, you know what I'm saying, which was crazy. It was her first BET award. That was crazy. I thought she had like a few of them.
No, I mean, well, she was off the MTV type VH1 type. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't really never really with the BET. Although
so I get it now. Now that you said that.
Yeah. Absolutely. But although she ate off of BET.
So
she ate off of R&B radio stations, black radio stations. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because
good
remember
point.
back in the day where they wouldn't play the rap song on the pop radio. They wouldn't play the rap verse on the pop radio. So they would just play. So Mariah was eating off both.
Yeah. She definitely was getting her money.
On the rap stations, they play that.
Right.
Yep. Yeah,
They wouldn't play the rap.
Yeah, she was crossing over. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Mariah,
Yeah, true shit.
hey,
Nah.
vulture.
No.
There might be a vulture. Is there another segment?
Nah.
We gotta talk about Pusha. We gotta talk about Pusha.
Yeah, we got another segment. I said look,
Go-
I got
hey,
this,
go-
y'all. On this note, y'all, what I was trying to say was, what was your best part of the BET Awards?
My best part of the BET Awards was seeing Kevin Hart in his element. In terms of comedy, you know what I'm saying? I love how he attacked everything. The Diddy joke was amazing. That shit was amazing.
Yo,
he was like, go home.
It was one of the
Y'all
funniest-
go home. Ain't gonna be no after parties.
Yeah.
Y'all just go home. he was like, go home.
Yeah. Yo,
He was like, wait.
it was funny. For everybody that watched, it was funny. But I noticed it was like crickets and low applause.
Yo,
in that
everybody
joint.
was like-
So I was like, ooh. He was like, yeah, take your ass home. Ain't shit about to be
Ain't nothing
slippery.
going on.
Ain't no after party. Dress up. I like to see y'all in black. Yeah, put
Go
on the
on.
black. He was like making sure everybody had class, y'all. So shout out to Kevin Hart for doing this
he
thing.
was- he
at the
was definitely
BET
the highlight of the whole joint, yeah.
He definitely crossed that line and had the little people shaking in their boots.
He was supposed to.
And it was well deserved too.
Well deserved.
On that note, y'all, we're gonna go to break. And then when we come back, we're going to get into what Tones talk about, which is these beefs that have been taking place, y'all.
Boy.
Entertainment News Part 2.
Yes, sir.
Holla at y'all, but it's the CityConvo. Yeah.
G18, the flattery. Desi, there's big bills and accounts I'm managing. You still sorting out coins, you just panhandling. We ain't at the end, but fifth letter we get. We got the DMV more lit than a bonfire pit. Been running the city for years like Muriel Bowser. Plus the internet side was we crashing all the web browsers. My click bring you hella vibes like wind chimes. Watch how you speak on my tribe. I will put my foot so far in your behind that I will have to wipe the debris off my fresh 95s. Hater, shut your up your mouth. Go to the corner. Break this on time out, cause we out now. Ain't no coming back down now. Hater, why you talking down? You need to step your game up now.
You looking at me, fool. My wisdom is the tool. I dish my own plate, John Stockton the fool. Pick and roll cool, mailmen get it too. Deliver on my promise, DMV the new school. Erica Badu on her own current hue. Never forced the MC, but beat down is critical. My sense is literal, giving verses like hymns that's spiritual. Mr. Tone T, I pity you. A-Team, F-Fly boy, I spend money on real estate that never knew toy. Cause that ish depreciates, so I hate. You broke in 3 years after 7, I'm still great, with still greats. Grind harder cause you're hateful, distasteful. You chillin' with trouble, I'm with a bass dude. Playtime over, y'all still playful. Yesterday's priced, I'm still digging in the crates. Ooh, ooh.
Now, ain't no coming back down now. Hater, why you talking down? You need to step your game up now.
First place, second guessing, my pen, my weapon, lethal flow. I ejected all haters, I'm rejecting. Read the room, I detected. Heads down, stop texting. Real life, no flexing. Fifth letter, get the message.
Now, ain't no coming back down now. Hater, why you talking down? You need to step your game up now.
We up now, I can't admit it. Don't call it intuition, I knew it from the beginning. Keep it going, no stopping. I had a couple of infringements because of my pimping. Never letting up is my decision. Don't get it. My timing is everything. I'm flying in aeroplanes, listening to Aerosmith. I don't wanna miss a thing. Eyes wide open, I'm so gone. I'll do what it takes. See you later, alligator. I just passed the Everglades. Focus gon' levitate and I hope it, cause I'ma take it forward and slowly pace it. I gotta make it. Never been greedy, people only keeping the regal stealth mode. We up now, let's go.
We up now. Ain't no coming back down now. Hater, why you talking down? You need to step your game up now. We up now. Ain't no coming back down now. Hater, why you talking down? You need to step your game up now. We up now. Why you talking down? Step your game up now.
Yo, what's good, man?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah,
the fifth letter.
Yes, you know what I'm saying? Eternal, we up now. Exclusive video is out, man. The song is out in stores. The video is out. Make sure y'all show love and support, man.
Support that.
Fifth letter is in the building.
WDC, man. Go
You know
support
what I mean?
that, man. You know what I'm saying? We up, man.
We got next, you know what I
man.
mean? And just to let y'all know, we got another single we going to line up on the way, too. You know
Which one is that,
so, you know what I'm
General?
saying? They going to get these vibes.
No.
Going to get these vibes. You know what I'm saying? They go, matter of fact, you hear
Who's
how
on
we
the
are in
hook?
the city, right?
Who's
You
on
hear
the
us in
hook?
city. You know what I'm saying? Of course,
Man,
Desi.
hey,
You know what I'm
Desi's
saying?
on the hook.
Yeah, Dez taking over with these hooks. You know what it is, man. You know what it is.
Who else
man.
is on the hook?
Yes. Yeah. See, Phoebe, you asked.
So, you asked, you got it.
Yeah, exactly. Phoebe asked about it. We got even Vegan who was shooting the video. He was like, "Yo, what's up, Bumble? You ain't rapping on the
See what I'm
joint?"
saying?
I'm like, don't worry, she gonna line up for the next.
Come
single.
on, man.
So look, we got more music for y'all, and when y'all hear this one, it's gonna definitely be a different.
I'm telling you,
feel.
man, it's
'Cause we
eternal.
going West Coast on y'all.
We going West Coast.
We heading west
I'm
on
telling you,
y'all.
hey, listen, look.
Yeah.
We up.
Yes,
Has a very West Coast vibe to it. Does it not?
yes,
And
So-
and vibes is definitely a West Coast vibe.
Yes.
So I don't know, you know, and that's what I'm saying. You know, we the East Coast, guys that have this West Coast vibe, but at the same time we do have so many different type of vibes that we can go and tap into.
Yeah.
I really like what we about to do out here. Man.
See, it's the
You know what I mean?
versatility.
I really- the
the versatility we bring to the
right.
table is something that's none other.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here to tell y'all. Y'all going to see these versatility and
Yes, sir.
styles
Yes, sir.
on all different types of beats. That's what makes it so beautiful, y'all. So this is part one of the journey.
Yes,
that y'all
sir.
seeing right now. So please make sure y'all support We Up Now. It's on YouTube. You want
Yes,
to check
man.
the video. You want to get the song.
Hashtag
it's on-
we up now. Put
so
that
we
up,
up there.
Afib.
You know
Don't
what I
forget to put that up when you cutting it.
Yeah, so
Hashtag we up. We doing what we got to do out
We're
here.
gonna make it happen. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Now, we still in the entertainment
Yes,
category,
we are.
y'all. So it's a lot that needs to be talked about. There's a lot of verses going on. That's the funny thing. It's a lot of verses going on, but we ain't getting catalogs. We're not getting song for song. But we getting problem for problem.
Oh.
So, shout out to the Clips. The Clips is on the verge of dropping their album July 11th. You know what I mean? Yes.
Oh, man.
Yeah, No Malice, Pusha are back better than ever.
Better
Pharrell
than
on the
ever, dog.
production. It's just like good old times. They first single, Ace Trumpets,
Oh, man.
was fire.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? And this second one is really wreaking havoc,
Yeah,
which is
man,
called
yeah.
So Be It.
Oh, man.
Man, I'm here to tell
Let
y'all,
me tell you.
hell done broke loose.
Bruh.
And Clips is out here and about because Pusha, what he said on that last verse, you know when Pusha
Oh,
talks.
boy.
I think he showed y'all 8 years ago
Boy.
where he talked to your favorite, who was number one at the time, and then realized everything he was saying was true. Now this is round two. He getting after these snake niggas.
Oh,
and he
man.
was talking to Travis
Talk
Scott.
to me.
You know what I'm saying?
Talk to me.
Cried in front of me.
Oh.
You died in front
Died
of me.
in front of me.
You know what I mean? Just to start off like that is a problem.
Oh.
You cried in front of me.
Oh,
you
my
died
God.
in front of me.
Oh, my God.
Calabasas took your bitch and your pride in front of me. Huh? What we doing?
Oh.
Come on, son. What we doing?
And your pride in front of me.
Come on, son. Come on, son. When Pusha gets to talking,
Woo.
the talk is heavy.
And then he says,
Yeah, the talk is
I
heavy.
don't. He said, you lucky I ain't TMZ it. I could have TMZ it. Bruh, I'm done. I'm done.
Yo, he got the video. He is sharing AE. Now, to those who heard that line, that is 1, 2, 3. It's a triple entendre for those who don't be aware.
Uh-huh. Tell him.
A&E, of course, the channel.
The channel.
Documentary. The second thing, I know a lot of people try to use this, but I think it's a little bit of a reach with Anthony Edwards when he was talking to his baby mama about the situation, and he was telling her, like, you saying all this stuff, share the video. So when Pusha T said something similar to that and said AE, they try to use that as for Anthony Edwards. But for those who don't know, AE, Alexander Edwards, is with a female, and he's possibly, if I'm correct, married to Cher. So if you listen to the line real closly, I Cher and AE it. Now, for those who are not aware, AE and Travis Scott, yeah. Okay, maybe they together. I know they together. Let's just get that out the way. So if you listen to the line closely, you'll understand what's being said. Alexander Edwards, who was also affiliated with Tyga, they best friends. Who Tyga was fucking with? Kylie. Oh, after Tyga was done, who was the next guy in line? Travis Scott.
That was a quadruple
See how
entendre.
they spin
That's
that
a
block?
quadruple entendre.
Yeah. You see how they spin that block real good? That's why you gotta listen to Pusha.
Wow.
You gotta listen. Yeah, Alexander Edwards is he was A&R, a famous A&R that used to work for Def Jam, but also he was close to Tyga. He had his own. He was working with Epic and Sony Records.
Wow.
But A&E and Travis Scott got into a fight because of Kylie. Yeah. Before he got to Cher, Kylie was with it. That's why if you listen to the line, her Utopia moved down the street and her lip gloss was popping. She ain't need you to eat.
Need you to eat.
Kylie was already getting money.
Wow.
I ain't need this nigga. I'm getting money off this shit. So you was just a plus one to the party.
Oh my God.
But Travis is known for jumping to whatever is hot, has no loyalty.
man.
And this is what happens when you jump on anybody's side. Eventually you're going to catch a stray.
Absolutely. Question.
Nasty work.
I saw nasty work. Pusha T. Listen, fellas, before I go on, let me tell y'all something. What a time to go into the rap game. What a time to enter into this rap game.
Yep.
Kendrick, your man, West Coast, lyrical, doing his thing. We about to enter into the rap game when Pusha T is talking about Travis Scott.
Yeah.
And hip hop is realigning itself properly.
That's why I said, man.
It's almost as if it's like the
it's
red
shit.
carpet. The red carpet is being laid out for us. Like, just walk this path. What do y'all feel about that?
It's a shift.
Before we go to that.
No, the shift has happened.
Oh.
That's what happened. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I kind of seen this coming from afar. That's why it was so important about the Kendrick and Drake battle. A lot of people are missing what took place. Because if you think about it, before the battle took place, what was going on? There was oversaturated music that wasn't hip hop.
And it still is.
And hip hop ain't had a number one in 2023. Nor once 2024 hit, people was wondering what's next, what's going to happen. When this battle happened, it turned everybody's eyes and senses. You want to open your ears, you're going to listen, and you got to think about what the person is saying. Because also, when that battle happened and occurred, it shifted. You notice everybody that been affiliated with Drake, you ain't popping right now. The vibe days, just getting by, mumble rap, skate. No. We're past the ABC. You're going to rap. That's where it started at. You're going to have a message. And you need to make sure your message is being heard and sent. And it needs to have substance. That's what a lot of you niggas been having problems with. Now, in today's time, if you got substance and you got bars, this is the perfect climate.
This is the time.
That's why when clips drop So Be It, the talk is heavy. Because they ain't changed at all. Malice is even throwing more punchlines and quotables than the last time it came out. So now people are listening, and then you put the production together and make a motherfucker say, hold on, this is my vibe. This is what I like. And that's where we're at.
And it
right
harkens back to a different era that we came from. It harkens back to a time where not only controversy sold the record, but also when you have an album, a project that's cultivated properly, people are going to listen. People are going to gravitate towards it because they know that it's not going to be no BS. They know that it's not going to be half-assed. They know that these lyricists, these lyrical lyricists and the production is going to be A1 to whereas it's going to be like, yo, let me check this out. So now they're putting flame to the fire. Like, okay, cool, we back up now. That's why I'm telling y'all, brothers, this is a great time for us to get into the game.
Yeah, and it's also great. I also noticed, speaking of being great, you know, a lot of you record labels ain't following the climate.
Yes,
you know,
talk.
I seen you on your last leg. You know, because the way how y'all
I'm gonna let the general speak
the
on
way
this
how
one.
The way how y'all did the clips dirty.
Talk.
Let's call a spade a spade.
I'm
Let
gonna let you
straight.
talk.
So let me get this straight. So they supposed to been released this, and for those who don't know, Clip's supposed to been drop some shit. But the reason why they couldn't drop their shit is because it was a Kendrick feature on it, and it interfered with Drake. Oh, them two are beefing, so we can't let you release this album. Can you take his verse off? Pusha was like, no. So they said, oh, how about you take the song off? Nigga, no. So since they declined both of them, Def Jam decides to drop the clips and drop Pusha T as a solo artist. Oh, okay.
Because of a verse. My bad. Let him talk.
Yeah. Because. Yeah, exactly. And shout out to Rock Nation. Jay-Z picked that up immediately. Oh, that's what y'all doing? I work with them boys. And at the end of the day, hip-hop is going to be spoken. And that basically told me at the end of the day that this motherfucker has that much power behind the scenes to the point that if you, say anything about him or you even thinking that you don't like him, he don't want his ops to be making music together. Nah, you can't let that happen. And the fact that a record label greenlighted that, nigga, that's going to be more telling on your behalf more than that nigga. Because we already know that nigga is anti-hip-hop. Right. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Drizzy, that was a red flag on your behalf. And everybody who was affiliated with that, UMG, Def Jam, you out of pocket for that, bro.
Oh.
Because you violating, now you're trying to create censorship.
Yes, sir.
Really?
Def Jam.
Oh, that's, yeah.
Def Jam.
Yeah, that's what I be telling you.
The classic Def Jam?
Yeah, that's what I be telling you. I'm like, bro, this major
Because of
label
a verse?
Yeah. Yeah, you going to limit.
Then they wanted to drop the song.
They say they love the project.
Yeah, they love the project.
But that song Whips and Chains featuring Kendrick Lamar, nah, we can't do it because of a beef that's taking place with him and Drake. It's at the height of it. You're gonna stop a couple of guys their money because of what taking place in front. What that got to do with me? Oh, so since I'm working with him, and then Drake said, oh, okay, you put one and one together behind the scenes. You're like, oh, okay, so fuck you and fuck you. Cool. Let me go about my business. I'll find somebody else.
And he did.
And respectfully so, and Rock Nation's gonna release this project. And now the eyes is really on the Kendrick feature because people want to really hear and see if he really said anything to Drake. And I got news for y'all. If he really didn't say nothing to Drake, this is definitely a bad look on y'all. Because it's gonna be like, nigga, just because it's Kendrick Lamar, niggas can't work with him now? And y'all wonder why niggas said, fuck the industry and they mama.
Okay. Now, what does this say about Def Jam? What does this say about future artists that are willing to sign to these labels? So what does that mean to you?
Man,
Censorship.
Yeah, nobody don't want that.
Your label can censor you.
Yeah.
I thought this was about freedom of speech, right?
Exactly. And clearly they trying to limit it because of affiliation of somebody, bigger than you? Oh, so you basically told me that if that guy has any type of pull or hearsay, did my shit get pulled? Fuck no. I'll be independent. You miss me, nigga. I don't miss y'all. Fuck, I don't owe you shit. At the end of the day, the last thing an artist wants is they freedom, expressing their freedom and they creative limited because of somebody, he about to say something about me.
Facts.
So what, nigga? That's life. It's called hip hop.
Yep.
Being competitive. Speaking of being competitive, it was a battle that happened. A lot of people probably forgot about, but it was excellent.
Well, you know what? Before you go on to that, and I know you're about to go in. Battle rap, you talking about battle rap, am I right? What are we talking about?
No, I'm talking about Joey Badass versus the West Coast.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
This got swept under the. This was May. May was cooking when Joey stepped out there and started giving smoke to the West Coast. Man, I'm talking about the West Coast united and start spitting they shit. It was beautiful to see that once again. I'm kind of low key mad Shout out to Loaded Lux, because he stepped up for Joey Badass and jumped on the song with him. But Daylight and Ray Vaughn was cooking. It was so great to hear lyrics and competitive hip hop again, because that's where it starts at. You trying to prove your point, battling. You know what I mean? So definitely seeing that. I just want to shout out to everybody that participated in that battle, from Joey Badass to everybody that was on the West Coast and even on the East Coast that was throwing in their songs, man. Look, hip hop is a competitive sport.
Absolutely, but you know what I'm saying. But I mean, let's keep it real. Okay?
You know
what I'm saying. Besides Kendrick, who else is on the West Coast doing anything?
Shit. Where you been?
Yeah.
Shit.
Now I know my man from the Bay.
Shit.
That's my man from the Bay. What's his name?
Listen, bro. The West.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, man.
Man, the
what's
West
his
was
name,
getting
man?
popping, bro.
Yeah.
But see, that's the thing you got to be aware of. You got to be in tune. They was speaking. Ray was speaking. Shout out to K-Boy. Dodger was speaking. A lot of dudes from not only in the Bay, but also over what you call it, Sacramento, Sacktown. Just the fact that Joey said what he said on the West Coast, and so many people have responded. Shout out to Danny Myers. He also responded to. I wish Rum would have said something, because Rum said some shit on a Hot 97 freestyle that was fire.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, was Joey talking about the West Coast? Because Rum ain't from the West Coast. Rum from Phoenix. That's not the West Coast.
That is the West.
That's not. It's the West. It's not the West Coast, though.
That's the shit.
Is our West?
There's no what it is. But see, that's
Is it? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
yeah. So to them, that's the West.
That's West Coast. Okay,
Like-
all right. I stand corrected. My bad.
Yeah, and that's how. But see, that's the beauty of the West Coast. Like, if you say something about the West, you be amazed. See how quick they united. They're willing to speak on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it's like the East Coast is nothing like that.
Nah,
Everybody,
hell nah.
they need a specific spot. Like niggas, like literally niggas can say something from the West and be like, "Oh, the East Coast is this." Ain't nobody gonna respond.
Well, who you talking about?
Because they need a specific
Are you
detail.
talking about Philly? You talking about Connecticut? You talking about New York? You must be talking about Rhode Island. You ain't talking about me. Oh, well, which borough? Oh, the Brooklyn? Oh, well, I'm from Queens. I don't.
You know,
you talking about Harlem?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm from Brooklyn. I
It
don't.
seems like you got to be more detailed.
You know, I'm
with
from
the
the Bronx. So, yeah, you're right. You're 100% right. East Coast is like, well, who are you talking about?
No, yeah,
you talking about
it seems like
Jersey?
you got to be more detailed with the names. You know what I'm saying? But I would definitely say, I say on New York's behalf, y'all got to do better, bro. Y'all got to do better, because when that battle was happening, it was a lot of crickets. You know what I'm saying?
You know, to your point, man, even my apologies to cut you off. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing. You know what I'm saying? Dez, you remember, hold on. You remember back in the day with the East Coast, West Coast beef, right? You remember when Tupac was just going and was doing his thing? Before Pac had passed, New York was about to go so in on the West Coast.
Yeah.
Nas, Biggie, Mace, the Locks. Matter of fact, the reason why, Mr. About to go to jail signed the Locks was to, beef up the whole East Coast, West Coast shit.
Yeah.
That's why he signed the Locks. So, yes, the East Coast will, do its thing.
Yeah.
But,
It got to be better.
it's got to be better. It's got to be better. But
they say New
don't
York,
do that.
all boroughs should be locked and loaded. Niggas was still waiting for their borough to be named.
Yeah.
Nigga, he said New York.
In New York.
It's a state called New York. Nigga, your borough is in there. Speak. And a lot of West Coast niggas was speaking. Nah, New York ain't been to Apple. I know. I'm like, niggas is cooking y'all, bro. And Joey is just like, give me 2 days. I'm going to come with another track. Give me 4 days. I'm going to get somebody else. And I'm just like, damn, y'all really left Joey abandoned. Like, that's fucked up.
Did,
like, bro. Like, this nigga got to defend for himself. His clique was trying to speak, but it's like,
But
niggas,
then again, he did kind of jump out there by himself.
that is true.
So if
that
you
is
jumped out
true.
there
So
by
it's,
yourself
yeah,
without,
you
know what
live
I'm
by the
saying?
sword, you die by the sword. You know what I mean?
We gonna jump out there. We gonna stand on our sword.
You know.
We said something about Muriel Bowser. We said something about Mr. Moulton. You know what I'm saying? We done said something about a lot of people, and I stand behind it. I stand right there.
Yeah.
Now Mayor Muriel know I love her. She knows that I love her very much. and always.
We gotta make this meeting happen
Because
y'all.
you know what? I seen it at the
Afib, this is gonna be must see
Look,
TV.
nah, I
Muriel
seen it at the
Bowser
park.
versus the Regal.
I seen her at the park. She was at the water park joint when they did the joint. Remember? She just,
Yeah.
yo, look.
Not the bathing suit.
Yeah, the bathing suit joint. Like,
Yeah,
hey,
see what I'm saying?
Google, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
On that
it's
note,
Instagram.
y'all, we
All right,
gonna
go
go
ahead.
to break, and when we come back, we're gonna give our
I say,
final
Mayor
thoughts.
Muriel,
man.
goddamn.
Yeah. Yes. Fifth letter E is in the building. We reppin'. Rest in peace to Young P. I ain't bullshit. You know who it is.
Phantom G. Phantom
The
G.
Regal.
Tone T. Hey, pay homage to the now and living. Pay homage cause you never forgive them. Pay homage to the unforgiven. Whose mission is to Christian them. Baptized with the rhythm, the rebel. I'm never settling for less. What you peddling, meddling with God business. Fifth letter treasuring. I got the rule and they ain't measuring. The rule is back. Or should I say Regal Asiatic? DMV zone. Uptown, Northwest, I did he own. Won't stop, Tone T, I pity on. I heard they was telling like Gunna up in the court. Too bad them young thugs came up short. And it don't matter if you give them $1 million a game. They still gon' end up doing the same thing. Me and my gang, eternal with the gang. Ontro Phantom G, rest in peace to Young P.
Yeah, that was the Regal Tone T, the Imperial, Uptown's finest. And next on the MIC, it be your boy, yours truly, representing Southside, ENTRO, Entre. Guess who stepped in, Mr. Hot as a tea kettle, pedal to the metal, Usain gold medal. Want more, never settle, you know me, I got a rebel. MLK, Malcolm X, yeah, I got a rebel. Remember the days, Spider-Man and Mary Jane. Now I see no more drama like Mary J. Drinking strawberry Rita's Goose at Mary Jane. Niggas doing threesomes with Mary and Jane. This plane ain't plain, high stepping like prime time. Lead my team to greatness like Coach Prime. My time to shine, double up like 2 times. My queen close to my 6 like 559. I'm too sharp and you a Sharpie, highlight. Phone pauses, city lights, the city life. You stuck in the past like someone's ex. The flow nasty, where the fuck is music next? Might check, young niggas out here chasing clout. Y'all need to change lanes, get money, paper route. Cause niggas giving shots like they giving shout outs. Headshot, blood, red carpet, no rollout. I'm too bad like Cool J's, that's 2 L's. My bros out here smoking, nigga, that's 2 L's. Keep it 100, straight nigga, parallel. Shots to her and him, that's a pair of L's. Now I'ma go ahead and pass the mic. And the person I'm passing the mic to is the queen, the one and only who covers my 6 when it comes to this rap shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It
If
feels
you
so
don't know,
good to be back.
yes, the one
Somebody
and only.
murder.
Let's go, Bumblebee.
Look, spitting off the top like a blowjob. If you had a chance to meet me, you know God. Amen. You're welcome. Any feeling possible to feel, you felt them. I am she who make emotions fly, make you think you got it bond. No golden eye. I'm showing I'm worthy of the accolades. They marvel in my presence. Some get the acting strange. I'm throwing fire, Mario with the fire flower. In terms of me rapping, I'm the higher power. I devour every beat as if I never ate. I bend words to my will, I never break them. If you the king, I'm taking you down. Checkmate. Can't guard your chest with them chinks in your breastplate. I'm really your headache. You really are dead weight. In this game, I'm on go. You just gotta press play. Look, I'm so bad with my bad ass. You niggas mad with your mad ass. Y'all flows belong in the trash bag. Stay murdering, clean up the blood, wear the damn rag. This is sad, and I'm glad. This here's a new game, I rock it up, no Baghdad. Good luck, you chose death over your health. It's an out-of-body experience, get over yourself.
This is what we do. GAT, line them up, gun them down. You know the drill. Headshot, go for the kill. And the next one is MIC.
Yo,
GAT,
you
man.
see
You know what I'm saying?
Episode 112,
but the
heat
question
check.
is to that joint that we just played, baby sis. Okay, so she you know what I'm saying, relegated to her man over here. The joint we just played, man, you know we got the mixtape coming out after the album.
Yeah.
What's up with that joint?
So I mean, with
If
that one,
everybody
that's
wanna
gonna have a few bangers on there.
Yeah, who produced that? See, we don't know.
Well, based on what we got right there, that one's past the mic. That beat is basically, it's from a YouTube producer. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's basically. So basically on that note, you know what I'm saying, definitely check out the song, you know what I'm saying, because to let you know the Queen always had bars. They never
Always,
left.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Fresh.
Pass the mic, you know what I'm saying, feature Tone T.
She the fifth member when DeMartin chased on.
When the Queen don't play no
don't play
games.
no
Every time
games.
she gets on the mic, she does her thing.
Baby
y'all.
sis, man.
So like I
Come
said,
on.
anytime y'all see EB, the number
Yeah,
2,
man.
GAT, make sure y'all check out her channel on YouTube. She got a whole bunch of content. That's not the only song that she's on. So she got her own verses. You hear me? So she got a lot of music that y'all need to check out on. Before we close everything out, you know, there was another thing that did happen in the DMV this week, and I want to make sure I pay respect to that. Kendrick Lamar was here. Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Kendrick and SZA was doing their thing at Northwest Stadium.
Northwest Stadium.
You know what I'm saying? What stadium is that, Tom?
Yeah, you already know, man. It's up the street, Landover. Yeah,
Landover.
that's
Who plays in
Commanders,
Landover?
hey, the Redskins Commanders. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure we're on the same page, y'all.
We are.
Kendrick was there.
He was there.
You know, Kendrick was there.
Everybody in mind.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Before,
man.
and the energy was great.
Yeah, it was.
You know what I'm saying? How he came in, introduced whacked out murals, and going through his whole catalog. SZA did her thing. That 30 for 30. That's my shit. I ain't gonna swear. Them two on the song together is instant fire. All the stars, 30 for 30. They was killing it, bro. Everything, and it was so much fun and love based on for what I was seeing. Shout out to everybody that put the clips up on YouTube and everywhere on social media. The love was definitely there. You know what I'm saying? When he said not like us, and he was, as soon as he did the A minor part, it was like, hold up, DC, DMV, I need to hear y'all. They not like us, nigga. I was crip walking like shit. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I was like, oh, this nigga's not city, bro. Hey, yo, this is crazy. But, bro, for him to make that the last stop of the U.S. GNX tour, because he's going to Australia, and also the UK. Shout out to Kendrick and SZA for doing their thing, and definitely appreciate it for everything they did, because, you know what I'm saying, the album is fire. The tour, from every city, everybody says it's just must see. The energy is great, and the excitement is good. So I appreciate Kendrick coming through, you know what I'm saying, showing love into the DMV area. Final thoughts, Regal. Is there anything you want to say before we close out the show,
know
man?
What I'm saying, listen, man. Like I said, and I say it again, we are about to enter into a specific time into this culture. You know, I know we doing the show, CityConvo and everything like that, but I really wanted to talk about Eternal. I really wanted to talk about the next level of Eternal and what we're about to do, fellas. Fellas, I'm so proud. Forever thankful, forever grateful about what's next, what's about to happen. And this is about to be classic. It's about to be great. We about to be legends in this. And my final thoughts is this, man. We about to take over the city. One day at a time.
Yeah.
Summertime is ours. Let's go.
Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? On that note, y'all, I guess the quote of the day is, I mean, y'all heard the song. I feel like we up now.
We up now.
You know what I'm saying? And anybody that's hating, we don't got time for it, man.
Never.
So I tell this to anybody, this should be your quote. If you up, don't let nobody bring you down. Simple as that, y'all. You know if you up and you winning, whether it's you, your family, everybody, stay up. Anybody that's talking negative and looking down, hey, eliminate that. Motivate yourself, stay up, never look back, never look down, y'all. On that note, y'all, I'm over here with the Regals, Tone T. You know it's Intro. And episode 112, Heat Check is a closure, and that is part 1. Because make no mistake, we're going to spin the block on part 2 real soon.
Yes, sir.
You hear me? So we're going to work, and we're going to close this out with a bang, y'all. On that note, y'all, see y'all when we see y'all.
Prepare for greatness, y'all.
Yes, sir.
I'm just gonna be honest. Oh, we ain't really fucking with ya.